Hi, everybody. Karen Roby here for TechRepublic. Brandon Vigliarolo joining me now. We're talking about Microsoft saying goodbye to Internet Explorer, or at least we finally have a date, Brandon, when this will be happening.
Yeah, June 15th, 2022. It's the end of life for Internet Explorer. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this coming for a long time and probably were looking forward to it, quite honestly. I mean, it's an outdated browser. It uses old technology, and Edge, which is built on Chromium, is going to be a lot more familiar to modern internet users. It's safer, more secure, faster. Basically, it's just everything that Internet Explorer never really was. So yeah, I don't think June 15th of next year can come quite fast enough for Microsoft.
Right. And for most. And it seems, just when we've talked about it in the past and had articles out there and reading things and, comments on social media and stuff, I mean, it seems like most are embracing this. It doesn't, or maybe not in the beginning, but not too much pushback.
No, I don't think so. And I mean, I really think for most average, your average Microsoft or your average Windows user probably isn't really even going to notice. Chances are, if you use Windows 10, you've already got Edge installed. And if you're using a Microsoft browser, you're probably using Edge over Internet Explorer because it's obviously dated. Edge just is a newer browser. It feels more like a modern computer experience as opposed to Internet Explorer 11, which I don't know, still kind of feels like you're running Windows 7 or XP when you use it,
Right. Definitely has that outdated feel to it. And one of the things to point out here, Brandon, not all versions of Windows 10, correct?
No, there's a couple in-service bands that are going to be excluded from this. So check my article out for the specific terms. I believe there's some server versions of Microsoft Windows that are going to be excluded. Windows 8.1 and Windows 7, if you're still running either of those, you're excluded as well. So basically, the quarterly update channels for Windows 10, those are the ones that are included. And that's, the vast majority of people running Windows, both in a home and business environment. Yeah, so Edge has this built-in compatibility mode where it's gonna, the problem is that a lot of websites that rely on Internet Explorer are legacy apps. And for businesses that use legacy apps that require Internet Explorer or are so old that they just can't run on a Chromium browser, they need Internet Explorer. So businesses don't need to be worried about this, killing off all these legacy apps next year. IE mode, which is a compatibility feature of Edge, is going to be around until at least 2029, Microsoft said. So they're going to give at least a year advance warning before they terminate it. But I mean, you've got the better part of a decade. So businesses that are still using legacy apps that run on Windows, Internet Explorer, should probably take these next few years to either replace them, update them, or figure something out because, Internet Explorer is going away, but compatibility mode's not permanent.
Right. And plenty of time. I mean, this is nothing that's been that's happened overnight, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, 2029 is when they're going to foreseeably maybe get rid of it, and it could be even longer. But I mean, if you've got legacy apps, I mean, that's one of the things that security people are always saying, you probably shouldn't be using these forever because there's going to be holes in them. It's going to be hard to patch them, and they're never going to quite be as up to date or safe as they should be. So this, isn't a necessity, but, think of it as an opportunity to maybe reconsider keeping those legacy apps around for another decade.
All right. Some good advice there. And one more time, the date, end of life date here, Brandon.
June 15th, 2022.
2022. All right, guys. Well, for much more, what you need to know, of course, about Microsoft saying goodbye to Internet Explorer, Edge coming on, make sure you check all of that out in Brandon's full article on TechRepublic. Thanks for watching, everyone.